Okay, so I'm just on the Xbox dashboard, as you can see. It's Wednesday, so I figured I'd check out if anything new came out in Xbox Live Arcade. I'm not sure if that came out today, Exotic. May have done. And I'm pretty sure I've heard about that on the Major Nelson blog, MajorNelson.com for that. But this Millionaire game, I had no idea this was coming. And to be honest, even if I had heard of it, I probably wouldn't have been that hype about it, to be honest. 800 max of points, as you can see. But yeah, I was just having a quick read of the details here, as you can see, and it talks about these packs, you know, offering new questions and new diversity, and that kind of reminded me of a game which came out in Europe and USA for the Wii called Smarty Pants. And the US version of that actually had a bunch of questions based on video game categories, and I was really disappointed that that category didn't actually come to the UK version of the game, because I figured I knew a lot about video games, and it's always cool to do quizzes based on something niche that you know about. But yeah, back on topic with this Who Wants to Be a Millionaire game for 400 MS points. As you can see there's a South Park pack, which is pretty awesome as a fan. And basically it says there's 600 questions taken across all 15 seasons, so that should be really up to date as of last Wednesday, I guess. And it says here that there's 5 player avatars, which I guess will be in-game and not to do with the Xbox avatar. And perhaps most amusingly, the phone a friend lifeline you can read about there. It says it features classic characters from the South Park world, so that should be pretty fun. I'm really tempted to get that. It means a loss of 1200 max of points, which is, I'm trying to think, I think in USA that's $15, but in the UK that's probably about, I'd hazard a guess, around £10.80 or something daft like that. So it's kind of a hefty price tag. But then again, it could actually be pretty sweet. I mean, you can't really go too wrong with a quiz game. It's all just down to asking interesting questions and delivering fan service, I guess. And from the sounds of it, that could pretty much be the ultimate South Park quiz game. Better than any, you know, DVD quiz games that might have come out, whether official or unofficial. So yeah, maybe do a Google search, and maybe some more like gaming press websites will cover that, possibly give it a personal review. I'd love to do it myself, but whether I pick up that game myself this week, I'm not sure, because as of today, it's Wednesday the 21st or 22nd, I'm not sure, or possibly the 23rd. But either way, this Friday is Black Friday, as a lot of people know, and there's meant to be a lot of one-day sales on the Xbox Live Marketplace. So I'm definitely going to be holding out max of points till then. There's a few sales this week. As you can see, I definitely recommend picking up Outrun. Definitely recommend picking up Outrun for 400 MSP. That's worth it if you've not already got that. Apparently that's mediocre, so the 50% off doesn't really bring me to want to buy that. That's meant to be a pretty fun game. A lot of people say that. I think it was a Flash game originally, and people say that if it was cheaper, like closer to being actual 3, then it'd be worth getting. So at 400 MSP, that could be worth getting. Stacking, that's meant to be worth getting. From what I've read, meant to be an interesting game by Tim Schafer. And these are the games, those two I think I've heard good things about, but they're not really games that I play myself. Bejeweled, as far as I know, there's a new one that came out in the summer of arcade this year, Bejeweled 2 Blitz or something, so that's probably just clearing out the just clearing out the backstock or whatever, in a sense. So yeah, that's pretty much all of us to say. Oh no, actually, one more little thing, if you're still watching at this point. Yep. What is that? There's actually a deal of the week this week. That fan appreciation sale is running from Tuesday till I think next Tuesday. So there's no wish for that now. There we go. Oh crap. Lame. If this doesn't connect, it's not too big of a worry, because off the top of my head, I know that this week's deal of the week is Streets of Rage 2, and that's half price for 200 MSP. Yep. Sega Rally Online Arcade, which is an amazing game if you ask me. Definitely worth 400 Microsoft points. Crazy Taxi, some would argue it's not worth 800 Microsoft points this day, seeing as it's basically just a Dreamcast port, but of the original, not the second one. But it is a sweet game still, and if you've not played Crazy Taxi in a long time, you could do a lot worse than pick that up for 400 MSP. So yeah, definitely recommend those two. Definitely recommend Outrun, which like I said is in the fan appreciation sale week. I suppose Streets of Rage 2 is a no-brainer if you're a big fan, but I'm sure pretty much everyone's got that by now. It's been in so many of these sales. And yeah, keep an eye out for Friday for the Black Friday sales on the marketplace. Blah blah blah. You'll probably hear a lot about that on the day itself. And yeah, basically all I wanted to do was bring your attention to the South Park Who Wants to Be a Millionaire game. Shouldn't have took me 6 minutes 30 to get that across, but it did. I'm sorry, my bad.